Welcome back to some Cuphead with Delicious Last Course. I'm Dear Darling, and work up your appetite as it's a good day for a swell battle. As last time, we were in the midst of fighting. I don't even know what this boss is actually called now I think about it, but wallaby something. It can't be wallaby, you're not a wallaby. I wanna be famous. Total Drama Island, anyone? So we've taken 2 hits on this first phase, which is basically just me failing to comprehend how to dodge the eggs, I think. Which is something, you know, just restart, but there's no point carrying that one through. Because, okay, I don't take damage on the second phase, and I don't take much damage on the third phase anymore. The fourth phase, you know, is still up in the air, but we've really got to get this first phase down, since it's the one that we'll definitely be doing the most. And I think it's probably because I am not paying attention enough to the eggs he's throwing. Like, it's a thing, I need to watch right, and I also need to watch left, because I need to watch the explosion, but I also need to watch if he's throwing any more. Which is, you know, therein, you know, probably part of the difficulty of this game. Is, you know, you're meant to doing this multitasking while also doing something difficult the first time at the same time. So, you know, I just, the long and short answer is I just got to get used to it. Oh my god, the angles, they're so predictable. I just walked into the bed that time. I have no excuse for that. The angles are so predictable because he always fires off in that like splash of 5. I don't know how else to call it. You know, the up, down, forward, diagonal. I don't know how on earth I dodged that, but apparently I did. Okay, taking 2 hits on the first phase is definitely way too much damage. Because if we're ignoring these early birds, we are probably only going to be able to heal 2 HP, I think, on this fight. It's 6 parries for. Oh my god, I can't. I need to get this in my head. I need to be like mid-screen. Wait, wasn't the strategy I was using like using the bombs? I forgot. The problem is the bombs are really difficult to hit, and I worry I'm going to run out of time if I do it for I just literally just ran into it. I'm not gonna lie. If I do a bomb method, but perhaps we can just sort of rapid fire switch between them. We don't have to commit to one of them or the other. Okay, I don't have to be quite mid-screen, but I do need to be, you know, closer than I anticipate. Okay, I have no idea how I didn't take any damage there, but that was incredible, frankly, incredible. You must be near your second phase soon, right? We want you out your first phase into your second phase, because the second phase is surprisingly probably the easiest phase of this boss. Despite the fact it looks like a bit of a bullet heck, it's actually incredibly easy to dodge, because it's very predictable in what you have to do. The pattern is very regular. And that is, you know, beneficial for us. Ooh, god. That was a bit risky. I don't know why I did like that. Oh my god. I say that as I got hit by the feather. I don't even know why. I didn't even try and dodge. But I'm pretty comfortable using super on that phase, because this third phase has actually got a lot easier after, you know, I figured out it's basically just run straight into melee range, then run out melee range, and then get the parry off. I think that's all 3 of our heals. So it's all about strategic running as close as possible, and strategic dipping and out. Dipping, ducking, diving, dodging, out again. Okay. Excuse me? Oh, I must have got hit, so I probably had no hitbox there. Now the 4th phase is where we got to start being a bit more smart about it, because we are currently taking a bit too much damage. But this is a bit of an unfair positioning, I would like to say. I don't think we have another parry heal left in us, but we might as well try. Oh, we definitely don't have 2, but we can at least do it just to see how close we get. We can see how much damage we get done, etc, etc. This is really unfair, I would say, being this far left, Cuckoo Bird. It makes it pretty difficult to, you know, dodge anything. You're not normally that far left, from what I recall, but okay. So basically just minimizing the silly damage we take, which is, you know, easier said than done. Okay, 2 eggs. I immediately walked into it. I just couldn't figure out the angles, I'm going to be honest. Might as well get the heal off. I think that's 2 heals that we've got right now. So we've taken 1 hit. That sounds about right. Remember, mid-screen. Mid-screen is your friend. This is a bit close, but it's still okay. Still okay. Let us use our super here, because that will probably send you into second phase, which is nice. We'll get another parry off. And then basically we can save our super now for the third phase, because we have gotten more than enough parries off. I think one more parry will give us our full heal, which is fine. We don't need it right now, but if we have access to it, we might as well. So sort of let's just wait. And probably at the end of the next wave, I think we will be able to have you switch phase. I say this strategically as if I have any sort of like awareness of how much health you got or your stats, etc, etc. And now you're like this. We'll hit you with the bomb before the things spawn in. Run into melee range. Shoot, 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 shoot. Dip and dive and duck out. And hopefully we can try and get enough super to get a bomb on the full phase as well. Oh, okay, that was a bit risky, is what I'd say. Definitely should not have done it like that, but no, maybe we should just end this third phase as soon as possible. And then while he's coming in, sort of pelt him with the bombs. Switch to that. Shouldn't have done that. Oh god, dodge, dodge, dodge. Like, why are you this far left? Do you follow me? Is that how it works? I didn't think you did, but like, I can't. You're directly beneath me. I can't hit you without being on top of that bird, which is obviously just a recipe for disaster. Okay, I don't know how on earth we dodged that, but okay, you use a super. At least it gives us a bit of health and invulnerability, and we got a knockout. That must have been fast enough. That surely was fast enough to do things properly. That felt fast enough. We're on 3 HP. We almost certainly did the parries. Oh, 212. That was not fast enough, I don't think. It might be close, but I think it has to be under 210, doesn't it? Wow, okay. So where do we lose the most time? That's actually difficult to say. I think probably that fourth phase could have been a little bit faster, but that's... I'm going to be honest. I'm not the type of person to be like, it was the game's fault. But that time, like, I don't know if I had too much control over it. It's pretty difficult to get that far forward. Oh, you know what? The first phase also, we probably missed quite a few shots because of a bomb. So perhaps we should try and speed that up a little bit. Okay, that was not a good dodge, but I'd imagine we can at least speed up the first phase a little bit because we only need 2 seconds. Like, come on. Like, those 3 missed bombs right there, that could be the difference maker. Taking 2 hits on the first phase is not good, but as we've seen, we don't need much HP for a final... Okay, we definitely can't take a hit on the second phase as well. We don't need a lot of HP because, honestly, I don't think we're taking all that much damage. Right now, all we care about is speed. Rather than survivability. What am I doing? Like, there I just missed so many shots. I didn't even hit you. So I think the first phase and the fourth phase is definitely where we can speed up the damage we are dealing. The second phase is a bit difficult to... Like, I would say that's near, not optimum, but like, I think it'd be difficult for us to get any more faster in the second phase. And the third phase was all relatively fast. It is highly dependent on the layout of the eggshell bombs he ends up doing. So for that, I don't really know if there's going to be a good solution to that. I definitely shouldn't have taken damage there, but luckily we didn't take damage on the first phase, so I think it's excusable. At least it's livable for it. Okay, that time, literally, my finger just, like, my thumb even slipped off the fast stick. What am I doing? I don't normally take 3 hits on the second phase. It's like, there's this weird, like, sort of... I think I'm basically sort of, like, erasing off parts of my thumbstick. Probably because of how much I ended up using it now. I probably shouldn't have been that close. That was, like, in melee range for really no apparent reason. Imagine if I added a melee weapon to Cuphead. That'd be interesting. Actually, would it be interesting? I'm not sure. It might not actually be nearly as interesting as I think it is. I think that's okay. And we've only taken 1 hit, right? So that's not too bad. I mean, the problem is in the second phase, I can't actually tell if I'm hitting him or not because he's a bit too far away for me to properly look. I had to sort of concentrate looking left, dodging, rather than looking right and seeing if I'm colliding properly. It's a shame that we can't have a way of firing upwards. You know, we have a way of firing downwards, but not upwards. Okay, hopefully that explosion, I think, did just about reach him. You actually get a lot of super in this fight. I never really sort of noticed, but because you end up parrying so many things. See, the problem there was that shield just kind of blocked him for a lot of it, and we ended up missing out on a lot of damage. Which is not great, I would say, but we'll stick to him like glue to try and get as much damage as possible. And then as he's coming in, run into him with his explosion. Hopefully that hit him. And if it didn't, like, again, you're so far left. You make it very difficult to properly hit you, which I guess is your point. You are, you know, like a boss fight. Okay, probably shouldn't have done that, but it's just like, oh my god. The trash so rarely comes down again that I actually didn't expect it. I don't think we have another heal, but we might as well keep going because I might have lost count. But I'm pretty sure we don't have another heal. That probably was fast enough as well, though. Well, we can do this fight. This fight is not that difficult. 159. Again, it was actually still pretty close to the 2-minute mark, which is sort of like this fight is taking a lot longer than I expected. It really is something I didn't expect when I started, you know, S-ranking these bosses. As I truly didn't expect a big factor to consider would be time taken. And it doesn't feel like I'm particularly inefficient with a lot of bosses, but I guess I am. And it really has sort of brought it to light. I don't know why I'm so close. We don't need to be that close. We just need to not be in the last column because of the eggshell explosions. I really didn't expect that to be a factor though. You know, I always thought all the bosses were pretty doable, like within the time limit. Like I'm at least playing through it, like I never thought I would get like less than a gold or something when it came to time. But playing the expert is a little bit more difficult. You know, you had to spend a bit more time dodging. We already took 2 hits. Well, I'm committing to it anyway because, I mean, we already just started the second phase, but it just sort of surprises me, you know? And it gives it an interesting layer of difficulty, especially when bosses where I'm just like, I don't know where I need to possibly do it, get the boss even faster. Like some of the bosses, I don't even know how they're doable in 2 minutes now I think about it. Like Saltbaker is a really long, difficult boss, isn't it? Mainly because that last phase is so difficult to do quickly. I hope that hits. Oh, I shouldn't have got hit there, but it's fine. I think we have one more heal. I think we do at least. Okay, we definitely don't have 2 more heals. So this boss I'm going to put it under the list of, it's just a matter of time until we properly defeat it. Which I think most of the flying bosses are, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Like, they're not too difficult. Thankfully, because of a Divine Relic's deficit in flying mode not being all that pronounced. I'm standing on the diagonals. Don't stand on my diagonals. Like, it's my instinct to stand on the diagonals because I think that's how you dodge it in the normal mode. Or maybe it's not. Definitely in the regular mode, it doesn't fire off 5 projectiles. I'm pretty sure it fires off 3. I can't break that habit. I just keep standing on the diagonals. I either need to stand on, like, you know, the south-southeast, or I need to stand on the east-southeast. You know? I need to have a bit more finesse of where I'm standing. And again, I literally just did it again. So, like, east-southeast, It is much better to go north-northeast, or south-southeast of a projectile, because then you're less at risk of being hit by another horizontal projectile coming your way. It's just hard. And there's also a thing where what I didn't expect the Divine Relic to instill in me is a lot less dodging, because I just like switching weapons, which obviously, you know, I got to remember doesn't really matter in this mode. In this mode, it's okay to switch because you can just switch back at, you know, the drop of a hat. You have started quite high up here for this feather attack, the Feather Storm. That's okay. I've got to say, my face, it's a little bit itchy right now, but, you know, I don't have the time to go itch it. That's how committed I am to this run. I don't know how many heals we have. I think we definitely have 1. I don't know if we got 2. We might have had 2. Hope this reaches. I hope this reaches you. Okay, itch my face. It's amazing that we have enough to basically get a level 5 super in every single thing. Okay, so that's either our final heal. I'm gonna work under the presumption that's our final heal. So, you know, let's not carelessly take damage. I say as I take that. Okay, I'm going to be fair. That was a pretty hard one to dodge. Okay. Let us, you know, we'll at least continue this through, because that might not have been our final heal, but I have a feeling it might have been. Never mind, we had another heal. Okay. Get ready to start hitting him as soon as he comes up. I don't even know how I got hit. That's very frustrating, though. It's going to stand here silently and accept my death. That's quite annoying. Okay, so that's interesting. Basically, we're starting off with a super and quite a few bombs. Takes him down to half health. So I have a feeling that maybe in the run where we didn't do it fast enough, I might have actually, like, tried to hit him with my super when he was still invulnerable. That is my hunch. Because, like, I can't imagine starting off with a super and a bomb not basically sealing in that final phase. Either that or we didn't... Did we just take 3 hits on... I think we just took 2 hits on first phase, which is pretty dumb. But I can't imagine starting off with a super and, like, a numerous amount of bombs would lead to that many... would lead to that big a time discrepancy, you know? Oh, I shouldn't have gone for this parry. I don't know why I did. Don't prioritize the parries here. We get plenty of parries in phase 3. It's funny how phase 3 went from being, this is a phase that we need to skip through as fast as possible, to being like, this is the most important phase to stay in. Because we get so many parries in it. And it's actually, I don't know. Phase 2 is definitely still the easiest phase. Phase 3 and 1 are... You know, phase 1 I don't think is all that difficult. I'm just like very sort of like reckless doing it. Oh my god. The difficulty of phase 1 is definitely the fact I had to look left to dodge and then have to look right to see if he's firing more, if I need to dodge again. Which, I don't know, there's no easy way about it except for just, you know, getting used to the timing. You know? Look left and then, like, on the timing where he should be firing another shot, look right quickly. That's probably what I need to do. I did not clear out a lot of space on me there. Or I just got to use my peripheral vision for this entire fight. Which maybe I should do. It's not holding up so well, but I don't know if you ever tried doing this, but you just sort of like unfocus your eyes so you can see the entire screen at once. And you're basically working off colour theory alone, which is hard. It's hard to do precision in it, but it's nice to get a general picture of what's going on. The fact we actually dodged that is incredible. The fact we ran into that is sad, though. I think that's the second heal, isn't it? Yeah, it must be. But maybe peripheral vision's the answer. Oh, okay, quite the dodge there. Okay, now explode you. Explosion. I wonder how this noise is made. Is it literally just a person going... Actually, another thing which I didn't consider is the fact that if we're putting bullets into the chicken, the little chicks that spawn, that probably does increase how long it takes for us to do it. I know it's not many shots, but, you know, when it was only 2 seconds more, maybe that is a difference maker between getting an S rank and not getting an S rank. I don't know. Okay. Just wait for a laser. Another heal. Again, the shield is making it very difficult to then slip out again. To get the shots, we probably should try not using the bomb mode in that phase, because it will result in a lot of times of us just sort of willy-nilly taking damage. Oh, I couldn't figure out how to dodge out. I had to dodge down. I don't know why I dodged up. There's no room upwards. No room at the end. We might have another heal. I'm actually not sure. I'm not going to count on it. Like, come on. Why are you so far? This way. Knockout. I'm not convinced. That might be under 210. I think I was over 2 minutes. That felt really slow on that 4th phase. I'm going to guess 212, which is good. It's going to be annoying. Oh! It was actually just under 2 minutes. Never mind. Sealed it in the bag. What productive 2 episodes of Cuphead this has been. You know, I thought trimming it down to 20 minutes would mean I'd get less progress done, but, you know, that's pretty good. We basically did a boss in episode. I'm going to warn you now, I think Beppy is going to be another Ribbit and Croaker, because Beppy is a very difficult fight from what I recall, so I don't know how long that's going to take me. But what other bosses do we still have left at S rank in this world? We've got Beppy. Oh, Grim Matchstick. Oh my god, I've left 2 really difficult bosses for the final 2. Okay, Grim Matchstick is probably harder than Beppy, I think. Actually, no, I feel like I had more struggle with playing against Beppy when I did my first playthrough, but Grim Matchstick is notoriously difficult as well. 859 times? I should have checked it like before I started the DLC recording just to see how many deaths you've done, but I guess you could count them if you really wanted. But for now, if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Cuphead with Delicious Last Course. I've been Dear Darling. Any likes, comments, subscription, shares are greatly appreciated. Join me Dear Darling Discord, follow me on Twitter down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye bye for now.